Welcome to Adu Globe. Discover new ideas, learn exciting things, and be amazed every day. In a world where silence is broken by the roar of missiles, a storm of steel and fire rises from the shadows. The Storm Shadow missile, a name that carries fear and respect, has become the weapon that shakes the battlefield. Nations watch closely, their hearts trembling as this force of precision slices through the night sky. Every strike tells a story of power, of advanced technology, and of the unseen hands controlling the chaos of modern warfare. As the missile cuts across the darkness, the world holds its breath, knowing one impact can change the balance of power. But behind the fire and thunder lies a deeper question: is this the future of war, where machines decide the fate of nations? Or is it simply a reminder that even in the 21st century, fear can still rule the skies? In the ashes of World War II, while the world was in ruins, America rose with unmatched determination. It was not just rebuilding, it was reshaping history. From that moment, America became more than a nation, it became the embodiment of strength. Every step, every innovation, every victory was carved into the pages of destiny. This was the birth of an unshakable legacy. Decade after decade, America pushed the limits of what was possible. Nuclear power, the space race, stealth bombers, and drones. Each invention was not only a breakthrough but a declaration of supremacy. The world watched in awe as America stood ahead of every rival, proving again and again that leadership was not a choice, it was its destiny. Now, a new chapter begins, the Storm missile. This is not just another weapon, it is the ultimate symbol of America's dominance. When it pierces the sky, it does not simply strike a target, it echoes across the world as a reminder of unshakable strength. In that single moment, silence falls on every adversary, and power itself speaks. In the world of modern warfare, precision decides victory. And then came Stormbreaker, a bomb unlike anything before it. Born not to destroy blindly, but to seek, to identify, and to strike with unmatched accuracy. Stormbreaker is not just a bomb. It is intelligence wrapped in steel, vision wrapped in fire, and strategy given wings. Every great invention carries the signature of genius. For Stormbreaker, that signature is Raytheon. For years, Raytheon engineers dreamed of a weapon that could see what the human eye cannot, chase what others cannot catch, and strike where others cannot reach. That dream became a reality. The Stormbreaker was born from vision, persistence, and a relentless pursuit of perfection. From its first concept in the early 2000s to becoming operational in 2022, Stormbreaker has transformed the battlefield. It took decades of innovation, testing, and perfection. Now, when it is released, it is not simply a weapon entering the skies, it is history unfolding, destiny being written in fire and precision. A weapon is only as powerful as the giants that carry it. Stormbreaker was designed for the most advanced American aircraft: F-15 Eagles, F-A-18 Super Hornets, F-35 Lightning IIs, and even unmanned platforms. When these aircraft take flight with Stormbreaker beneath their wings, it is not just steel soaring, it is dominance spreading across the sky. But what makes Stormbreaker truly unmatched is its mind. Radar, infrared, and laser guidance systems work together like the eyes of a predator. It does not guess, it does not miss, it hunts. Even in darkness, even in storms, even when the enemy hides, Stormbreaker sees, tracks, and delivers the final strike. This is intelligence in motion, precision in its purest form. For America, Stormbreaker is more than a bomb, it is a promise. A promise that in the battles of tomorrow, superiority will never be questioned. It is not just technology, it is a symbol of dominance, innovation, and unshakable pride. When Stormbreaker falls, the message is clear: there is no place to hide. Stormbreaker is not ordinary, it thinks, it adapts. Unlike traditional bombs that lock onto a single point, Stormbreaker can change its target mid-flight. If the situation changes, if the enemy moves, Stormbreaker moves with it. It hunts with the intelligence of a predator, never letting go until the strike is delivered. The battlefield is never perfect. Rain, fog, darkness, these are barriers for ordinary weapons. But Stormbreaker was built to ignore them. Using radar, infrared, and laser guidance, it sees through storms, hunts in the night, and delivers precision even in the harshest weather. Where others fail, Stormbreaker dominates. One weapon, multiple targets. Stormbreaker was designed to be more than a single strike. It can engage multiple enemies in one mission. A fleet of armored vehicles, a column of tanks, even fast-moving threats on the ground. Stormbreaker tracks them all, one after another, delivering precision destruction like a relentless storm of steel. What makes Stormbreaker terrifying is not its power, it's its intelligence. It does not just explode, it chooses. It chooses the right target, the right moment, the right strike. No bunker is safe, no movement is hidden, no distance is too far. This is not a bomb, it is a thinking weapon, a hunter designed for the future of war. For America, Stormbreaker is a source of pride. It is not just steel and fire, it is vision and dominance shaped into reality. The world looks at Stormbreaker and sees more than a bomb, it sees the future of precision. A weapon that turns chaos into certainty, fear into control, and doubt into absolute supremacy. This is not just a bomb, this is an intelligent hunter. When a weapon changes the rules of war, it does more than destroy, it creates fear. Stormbreaker is not just feared for its power, but for its precision. Russia knows that a single squadron equipped with Stormbreaker could erase armored divisions in minutes. It's not the noise of its explosion that terrifies, it's the silence before it strikes, the knowledge that once it locks on, there is no escape. The world has already seen glimpses of precision warfare in Ukraine. Drones, guided weapons, and smart strikes have reshaped the battlefield. And in this new era, Stormbreaker stands as the next level, a bomb that hunts through weather, adapts to movement, and ensures no target is ever truly safe. It is not about numbers anymore. It is about intelligence. And that is why nations are watching, calculating, and fearing. Beyond Europe, eyes turn from the east. In Beijing, in command centers across Asia, analysts study Stormbreaker with unease. Because this weapon does not just belong to today, it belongs to tomorrow. A single bomb that changes strategies, a single innovation that forces entire nations to rethink their defenses. Fear is not just about destruction, it is about the unknown, about what America might reveal next. Stormbreaker has become more than a weapon, it is a symbol. A symbol of America's ability to stay ahead, to innovate faster than any rival, to build what others can only imagine. For enemies, it is a nightmare. For allies, it is reassurance. For America, it is pride, a declaration that dominance in the skies still belongs to them. The fear is not in what Stormbreaker has already done, it is in what it can do. If unleashed in full-scale conflict, entire armored brigades would vanish in minutes. Precision would replace brute force. Chaos would turn into controlled destruction. And for every rival power watching from afar, one thought echoes louder than any explosion: what if Stormbreaker is used against us? For America, Stormbreaker is not just a bomb, it is the future of war. For its enemies, it is the shadow that keeps them awake at night. Imagine this: a dark, silent night over the battlefield. Enemy armor pushes forward, believing the fog and the cover of night will protect them. But above the clouds, American aircraft patrol silently. Hidden in their wings lies Stormbreaker, waiting, watching, ready. Suddenly, radars blink to life. Infrared sensors track heat signatures below. Stormbreaker does what no human pilot can: see through darkness, rain, and fog. With a whisper of technology, the bomb selects its prey. There is no panic yet, only silence. The enemy does not know that in seconds, their fate is sealed. And then, it begins. Stormbreaker descends with surgical accuracy. Not one target, but many. The first tank erupts in fire. Seconds later, armored trucks vanish in a chain of explosions. Soldiers scatter, but the bomb adapts, redirecting mid-flight, hunting new prey. This is not brute force. This is intelligence unleashed. The enemy's grand strategy collapses. No matter the weather, no matter the defenses, Stormbreaker finds its way. Tanks designed to dominate open ground become nothing more than burning steel. Convoys thought to be safe are obliterated. In minutes, what was once an organized advance turns into scattered wreckage. This is not just a battle, it is the future of warfare. Stormbreaker ensures that even the strongest enemy cannot hide, cannot escape, and cannot win through numbers alone. With every strike, It redefines what it means to fight, leaving allies inspired and adversaries unsettled. Think of it. The skies filled with American jets, the battlefield below trembling, and in one moment, Stormbreaker brings the storm. Not just a weapon, but the dawn of a new era. Around the world, military experts watch with unease. The Stormbreaker is not just a weapon, it is a revolution in the skies. But revolutions often bring fear. What if such precision, such unstoppable power, were to fall into the wrong hands? The question lingers in every strategist's mind. Some whisper of a new arms race. A future where nations scramble, desperate to match what America has already achieved. The Stormbreaker does not just threaten enemies, it reshapes strategy, industry, and the very nature of war. For every innovation, history shows us, there is always a response. And so the balance of power teeters. Stormbreaker is America's pride, a symbol of unmatched dominance in the skies. Yet its existence forces the world to ask, will this power guarantee peace through strength, or ignite a desperate rush for rivals to catch up? Weapons change the battlefield, but do they change humanity? Every soldier, every citizen, every leader must wonder, what happens when precision becomes absolute? Will wars be shorter, or simply more inevitable? And so, the question remains, will Stormbreaker secure peace, protecting freedom with unmatched precision? Or will it spark a new race, pushing the world toward conflicts yet unseen? The skies hold the answer, and the world watches. This is Stormbreaker, America's pride, the enemy's fear, and the world's greatest question mark. The Stormbreaker, more than a weapon, it is a symbol. A symbol of precision, of dominance, of the skies bending to human ingenuity. Tonight, you have witnessed its story, but the story is far from over. From the deserts of testing grounds to the cold skies of modern conflict, Stormbreaker has proven what the future of warfare may look like. A future shaped not just by destruction, but by the promise of precision. America's pride, yes, but also the world's turning point. Yet, the greatest question remains unanswered: can it be stopped? Could any defense truly stand against a weapon designed to outsmart the very battlefield? Or has Stormbreaker already rewritten the rules forever? Slow motion cinematic. Multiple jets in formation releasing Stormbreakers glowing in neon blue. Enemy tanks shown only as metallic silhouettes dissolving into dust. Epic orchestral glow, 8K ultra-realistic tone. But what do you think? Can Stormbreaker be stopped? Or has this weapon already changed the course of history forever? Share your thoughts in the comments below, because your voice matters in this debate of the future. And if you want to explore more secrets of modern warfare, hidden technologies, and the dramatic truths behind the machines of tomorrow, subscribe now. Because the next story might just change the way you see the world.